coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the...
And now off to the races down the right side.
You thought you had it.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 55 yards. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And the Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. On the run, it's Davis. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Benson Mayowa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Dustin Colquitt on the punt. Take it at the 37. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like. to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. So for this defense, a tall order ahead trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents, because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great sixth sense, maybe even a seventh and eighth. He knows where the pressure's coming from. He knows how to slide away from it, sometimes run away from it, and then he finds good throwing lanes to deliver downfield. So to me, it's that pressure inside, big, tall guys to make him try and throw over them and make his height work against him.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Wilson. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons. 37. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Play action. It's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. They get it to him running left, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the back.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Penny, a first down carry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They go play action with Wilson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Falcons now. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun. It's Ryan. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the 44, Ryan right back to Pitts again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Ryan going to give this to Davis. This will be 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action for Davis. Now Ryan. Over the middle. Sharp's got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. His first catch of the game. Good for 11 and a first down. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. And that'll set them back 5. Play action. Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. From the gun, it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. There he goes, left side. The 30. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down at 4. Now it's Wilson, rolling to his right. And that's complete to Swain. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Partner, I really don't have words for that one. It's not often you see a completed pass lose that kind of yardage.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Tajay Sharp. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. To the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Now Ryan. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On third down, Ryan. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Ryan. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Ryan. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Wilson's. Throw into the hands of Lockett. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Working with his 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. There's Wilson to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.